Good morning, Vietnam! Today's weather report is slightly cloudy with a 100% chance of freezing, with mild chance of freezing rain, and about no chance of warming up on the beach unless you're somewhere else. Welcome to today's show. I am Wade. Thank you for joining us. On today's show, we will have a special guest. I don't know, somebody. Somebody's gonna walk in that door, and somebody's gonna join me on the show. Woo! Anyway, today's show will be talking about the problems of the government and how they should fix them. To start out with, the government has just straight up messed up. Well, you have your top level, which is the prime minister or president. Yeah, prime minister, and then you got your middle, right below him, which is the vice, and then right below them, which is their like secretary and office staff, and below them, it's like a pyramid. President's on top and just widens out like a fat woman's dress, all the way down on her wedding day, with more folds and folds and folds and people beneath them. So if you think about it, if one little hitch comes at because you're at the guy at the bottom, that's calling in the results for the election. And you make a slight mistake, as in saying the wrong number of polls, you could totally wreck the whole system. You see what I mean there? So if you wreck one thing, it leads upwards and upwards and upwards until the whole thing is wrecked. So, my last video was we had an interview with Darth Vader and a stormtrooper. It's unfortunate Stormy there couldn't talk. Really is. Today on the show, we will have Luke Skywalker joining us to continue this conversation of whether Darth Vader was a abusive father or not. But I'm not sure if he's going to show up because, Luke's a very busy guy, blowing up Death Stars, blowing up the second Death Star, flying with his X-Wing, R2-D2, training with Yoda. And then I hear he's training a new thing of Padawans. It's for the new generation of Jedi. So we never know when he's coming back. Leia, on the other hand, Leia and Han will be... Oh, they're probably having fun somewhere. Somewhere, somehow. Maybe the little Ewok friends bringing them drinks and such. I am out of things to talk about. Marvel. Okay, you guys, for anyone who does not know, the Deadpool movie is coming out February 14th, 2016, which is Valentine's Day, in Canada. And I've been watching the trailers. I do not know about you guys, but I think this movie's going to be kick-ass. I know it's rated R, but you can't have a Deadpool movie that's not rated R, because Deadpool's all killing and slashing and bloods and guts and gore and swearing and all that stuff. For some reason, I kind of want them to bring out his teleportation belt, or thingy, harness. One, because that makes it easier for him to get from place to place, and two, he just looks way cooler with it on. Don't you agree? Second thing, I want them personally to put on Deadpool in the new Deadpool movie, is I want them to give him his hamster shotgun. Okay, in the comics, at one point, he had a shotgun that shot hamsters. And it was extremely Deadpool-like that to have a shotgun that shoots hamsters. Yeah. So, in other Marvel news, the Captain America Civil War is coming out in theaters soon. For me, I do not understand why they can't just call it Avengers Civil War, because it's Avengers, not specifically Captain America. But we all know that Captain America is like one of the two heads of the Avengers, because you got Iron Man and you got Captain America. But from what I've seen from the trailers, is that Captain America teams up with Bucky because he finds Bucky, and they go at it at Iron Man and pretty much beat the shit out of Iron Man. Because Captain and Bucky work in perfect sync. If you've ever seen the trailers, and the way they beat up Iron Man is, and the way Bucky uses Captain's shield is almost exactly like Cap. You can tell they are easily, like they're supposed to be partners. I have the Captain America Civil War thingy up on my screen right now, and it says Captain America Civil War. A feud between Captain America, Chris Evans, and Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. leaves the Avengers in turmoil. Unfortunately, that's all it says, because this site sucks. We're gonna see Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Anthony Mackie, who is Falcon, and Martin Freeman, and I believe Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh yeah, Sebastian Stan, Jeremy Renner, Chadwick Boseman, who will be playing Black Panther, Paul Rudd, who will be playing Scott Lang, Ant-Man, Elizabeth Olsen, who will be playing Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, Daniel Bruh, who will be B-R-U, 2 dots over the U-H-L. He will be playing Baron Zemo in this Captain America movie. We're gonna have Paul Bettany as Vision, Frank Grillo as Crossbones, everybody likes Crossbones, Emily Van Camp as Kate, Don Cheadle as War Machine, because they're bringing back War Machine, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, because they have to have Spider-Man in this. I mean, it's the Avengers. You can't have an Avengers without. Well, no, we already had 2 Avengers without Spider-Man, but they totally changed up the whole Spider-Man thing, so they had to put in Spider-Man for some reason. I mean, to me, the Avengers are perfectly fine without Spider-Man. Where was I? Okay, they are going to have General Thunderbolt Ross in this new movie, played by William Hurt. And last but not least on my very long list right here, they will have Gene Faber as Karpov. So, what I really want to see, that's coming out in way long while, will be the Doctor Strange movie, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. Apparently, all the they're going to have. Never mind, wrong thing. So anyway, that's about it for me rambling on today. I think I'm done my rambling for today because time is almost up. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy this and all future episodes. This is Wade from The Wade Show, signing off The Wade Show. Good night.